whatever the president is trying to do today is actually translating to lowering the cost of living. Let me give William Ruto credit for the first time. And this is not, it's unconditional. So the cost of living, because, you know, our government has been spending more than it can raise. That is the truth. So when we are cutting down on expenses, then we are really going to try to address the cost of living. But unless also we see the loopholes, yes, where a parastatal like the NEMA, you know, you cannot build even a toilet in this city without NEMA's approval. They will come. That approval is not verbal. It is fee-oriented. You can't collect money from me and say you can't transmit these funds. And that also begs the question on how functional is our institutions? Because if the president just launched the e-payment system to enhance transparency in remittance of government revenues, yes, and then here you are telling us we are closing because you've been unable. I think we really need to employ things that are practical. I am a believer in practicality. But on this matter, let these people go. And I want to laud the president for denying Sunday and the team tea. We cannot spend more money on losers. You are making a loss and you still want to be. In fact, if we are techno-service society, the president ought to have conducted this meeting virtually. Yes, we had the, I think OAL has been running left and right and center, connecting fiber optic cables in the villages where people don't have smartphones. I think you would have employed that technology, because even by them coming to Nairobi, it's an expense. We don't need them to spend even a single coin extra. We want to minimize on that expenses, because our responsibility is to ensure that we cut down on expenses, because once we seal these budget deficits, yes, we will ask the president, why do you want to borrow? Because we don't have the deficits. Why do you want to borrow? Yes. So this is a long-term economic strategy that is going to ensure economic sustainability, yes, of our government. Yes. Reduced spending, overtaxation. As you see, Kenya Kwanza government has overtaxed everything. Now they are introducing the tax on bread and milk, yes, and waiving tax on choppers. I don't know how many Kenyans can buy chopper, misplaced priorities, but all in all, we want reduced expenses. We want reduced opulence. Yes. Yes. We want people to live within their limit, within their means. Not a government officer spending more than the parastatal can earn. What is he doing in that parastatal? Close that kibanda. Let him go home.